Only 3 minutes. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Whew. We're finally here. It only took 3 minutes, or maybe 4. It only. Yeah. Pull this up. Dog barking outside. Hey, we're all the way in February. And it's time for the go home mayhem and thunder. So there we go. Huh. Before we get into anything, before we get into mayhem or thunder, heck, even no mercy. Oh, not no mercy. No way out. Mixing up pay-per-views. This is why I quit here. Rid of that, man. Look how beautiful that is. Except the bad point, yes, Mustafa Ali. Very beautiful. I mean, that should be his attire for CPW. Anyway, enough with Seth the bad point. Well, we cannot get enough of Seth the bad point. I mean, there's a CPW. Come on. There we go. Pay-per-view week. Monday Night Mayhem. Let's go. Just one more fight. I mean, it ain't WrestleMania yet.
The arena lights flicker and die before a blinding crimson and violet pyro storm tears across the stage. Sync to the opening breakdown of The Night 2014 remix by CFO Dollar. Welcome to CPW Monday Night Mayhem, March, Week 1, the final, pulse-pounding Mayhem go-home show before we enter the steel-encased hell of CPW No Way Out. The atmosphere in the building is absolute electric anarchy. High above the ring, The ominous steel framework of the elimination chamber hangs suspended, casting a terrifying shadow over the canvas. Co-general managers Princess Celestia and Princess Luna walk to the center ring. Luna's voice booms over the PA system. In 6 days, 6 of Mayhem's finest enter 10 tons of cold, unyielding steel. It always does. Only one leaves as the #1 contender to face Twilight Sparkle. Celestia smiles warmly, adding, "And tonight, we give you a taste of the mayhem to come." Here is the official show report for the No Way Out Go Home show of Monday Night Mayhem. CPW Monday Night Mayhem, March, Week 1, PPV Go Home Show, Match 1, Intercontinental Championship Summit. Buttercup, C, versus Kovu. The match, a brutal powerhouse exhibition to open the night. Intercontinental Champion Buttercup steps into the ring against one of the men entering the chamber, Kovu. Kovu uses his raw, predator-like strength early on, slamming Buttercup into the turnbuckles with heavy shoulder thrusts. Buttercup displays her signature, unwavering toughness, fighting back with stiff forearms that shake Kovu to his core. The finish, Kovu attempts a running powerslam, but Buttercup slips out behind him. She hits the ropes, ducks a heavy clothesline, and executes a bone-crunching spinebuster. Before she can cover, Applejack, #1 contender for the IC title, walks out to the top of the ramp, holding her hat and staring down Buttercup. Buttercup maintains eye contact with Applejack while hooking Kovu's leg to secure the 1, 2, 3. Winner, Buttercup. Aftermath. Buttercup raises the IC title high, mouthing, "You're next," to Applejack on the stage. Segment, the Royal Rumble winner speaks. Royal Rumble winner Seth the Bat Pony walks down the ramp to a thunderous ovation, flanked by his adoptive sister, CPW champion Twilight Sparkle. Seth takes the mic. In less than a week, 6 men lock themselves in that chamber to decide who challenges Twilight. But my eyes are locked squarely on Thunder's World Heavyweight Championship. Sunny Star Scout, Rainbow Dash. Whoever walks out of the chamber on Thunder's side, know this, I am ready. Suddenly, Tempest Shadow's theme hits. She walks down to the apron, glaring at Seth. "You keep looking at Thunder, rookie. But if I win that chamber, I bring the CPW Championship to the main event. Don't forget who built this brand." Twilight steps between them, raising her title belt high, a stark reminder that whoever wins the chamber still has to defeat her. Match 2, Tag Team Championship Warm-Up Match. Blossom and Bubbles, C, versus the Object Show Alliance, Pencil and Match with Pen. The match, Tag Team Champions Blossom and Bubbles face off against Pencil and Match. Pencil and Match try to use fast, underhanded tags to isolate Bubbles, but the champion's supernatural twin-like chemistry easily takes over. Blossom hits a textbook Northern Lights suplex on Match, nearly securing the win. The finish. Pen tries to hop onto the apron to cause a distraction, but Daffy Duck inexplicably runs out from backstage, trying to steal Pen's clipboards. The mass confusion outside causes Pencil to turn around straight into the champion's signature sugar, spice, and everything nice double dropkick. Winners, Blossom and Bubbles. Main event, chamber participants 6-man tag team war. Bugs Bunny, Zip Storm and Puss in Boots versus Tempest Shadow, Kovu and Applejack.
Oh my god.
The match, an incredible, high-velocity 6-man tag team match featuring all 6 entrants in the Mayhem Elimination Chamber match. The fan-favorite team of Bugs, Zip, and Puss use quick tags, high-flying springboard maneuvers, and sheer athleticism to control the early pace. Tempest and Kovu slow things down with absolute brutality, isolating Zip Storm in their corner with heavy suplexes. The finish. The match breaks down into absolute anarchy with all 6 competitors brawl inside and outside the ring. Puss in Boots hits a flying head scissors on Kovu to the outside. Applejack delivers a massive sidewalk slam on Bugs. Inside the ring, Tempest Shadow looks to finish Zip Storm with a spear, but Zip dodges, sending Tempest shoulder first into the ring post. Zip hits the ropes and connects with a stunning springboard dropkick on Applejack to score the massive, momentum-shifting pinfall victory. Winners, Bugs Bunny, Zip Storm and Puss in Boots. Zip Storm, Bugs Bunny, and Puss in Boots celebrate in the ring as Tempest Shadow, Kovu, and Applejack glare at them from the ramp. High above, The steel structure lowers a few feet, giving everyone a terrifying glimpse of what awaits them at CPW No Way Out. The night blasts through the speakers as Monday Night Mayhem goes off the air for the final time before the PPV. Up next is the final stop before the big event, March Week 1, PPV Week, Thursday Night Thunder. Ready for Thunder's final go-home show?
Yeah, let's do it. What an episode of Mayhem. Something like this never fails me, doesn't it? Well, unless it's WWE side of things. Then yeah, it might fail me. No hard feelings. OTC necklace to live on. Oh.
The arena turns into a deep, electric blue as heavy pyros shatter the silence. The driving metal riffs of Black and Blue by CFO Dollar roar through the speakers for the final go-home show before CPW No Way Out. The massive, terrifying 10-ton steel elimination chamber is suspended directly over the ring, casting a dark grid pattern shadow over the canvas. General managers 4 and 2 are standing at the announce table. 4 is screaming hysterically into a megaphone. This is it. No more talking. On Sunday, it's no way out. 2 calmly reviews his ledger and confirms that tonight, all 6 World Heavyweight Championship Chamber participants will be forced to coexist in a massive main event. Here is the official show report for the CPW Thursday Night Thunder, March, Week 1 Go-Home Show. CPW Thursday Night Thunder, March, Week 1, PPV Go-Home Show, Match 1, Cruiserweight Division Sprint. Sonic, C, versus Fiery, with Leafy, the match, a high-octane battle to start the night. Sonic, who enters the Elimination Chamber this Sunday, wants to prove his speed is unmatched. Fiery unleashes rapid-fire kicks and a dive over the top rope, but Sonic's footwork proves too elusive. The finish. Fiery goes for a springboard lariat, but Sonic ducks under, hits the ropes at blur-like speeds, and connects with a devastating Sonic boom dropkick to score the clean pinfall victory. Winner, Sonic. Segment, face-to-face with the Rumble winner. Backstage, Royal Rumble winner Seth the Bat Pony is watching the chamber structure on a monitor. Rainbow Dash walks into the frame, folding her arms. Nice view, isn't it, rookie? Dash smirks. Enjoy watching it up there while you can, because Sunday night, I'm stepping into that cage, tearing through 5 other superstars, and leaving as the World Heavyweight Champion. So if you were planning on an easy match at WrestleMania, you better start changing your game plan. Seth turns around, stepping right up to Dash with a confident grin. I don't plan for easy, Dash. I plan for the best. Win on Sunday, and I'll see you on the grandest stage. The tension is razor sharp as Dash walks off toward the entrance ramp. Match 2, United States title exhibition. Pinkie Pie, C, versus Hitch Trailblazer. The match, U.S. champion Pinkie Pie brings her usual wild, unpredictable energy, distracting Hitch early by pulling confetti cannons from under the apron. Hitch relies on strict law and order ring generalship, catching Pinkie with a heavy tilt-a-whirl backbreaker to slow the pace. The finish. Hitch sets up for his running powerslam, but Stitch and Lilo run down the ramp. Stitch tries to trip Hitch, but Hitch kicks him away. In the confusion, Pinkie catches Hitch from behind with a surprise sunset flip roll-up to pull off the 1, 2, 3. Winner, Pinkie Pie. Aftermath. Stitch immediately jumps in the ring to attack Pinkie, but Rarity dashes down the ramp with a steel chair, chasing Stitch and Lilo out of the arena. Main event. Huge 6-person tag team war. Sunny Star Scout, Sonic and Rainbow Dash versus Starlight Glimmer, Hitch Trailblazer and Stitch. The match. Absolute pandemonium featuring all 6 World Heavyweight Championship Elimination Chamber competitors. Team Sunny takes early control, with Sonic and Dash executing double-team springboard dropkicks.
Just like Mayhem, guys.
Starlight Glimmer turns the tide by grounding Sunny with a brutal dragon screw leg whip, isolating the champion in the heel corner. The finish. The match breaks down into complete chaos as all 6 stars enter the ring. Hitch plants Sonic with a spinebuster. Stitch levels Hitch with a low-line spear.
Oh my God.
Dash catches Stitch with a flying crossbody to the outside. Inside the ring, Starlight goes for a suplex on Sunny, but Sunny counters midair, shifting her weight to drive Starlight into the canvas with a colossal Star Scout slam to pick up the monumental win for her team. Winners, Sunny Star Scout, Sonic and Rainbow Dash. The final post-match chaos. Sunny's hand is raised, but as she picks up her World Heavyweight title, Rainbow Dash steps in front of her and places her hand on the belt. The two stars glare at each other, pulling on the gold, while Starlight Glimmer leaps back into the ring and blindsides both of them. Sonic springs off the top rope to take out Starlight, Stitch attacks Sonic, and Hitch throws Stitch over the top rope. The arena camera pans upward, showing the ominous elimination chamber lowering slightly from the ceiling as the Thunder Go Home show fades to black. CPW No Way Out is next. Both Go Home shows are officially in the books, and the match card is completely locked. CPW World Tag Team Championship, Blossom and Bubbles, C, versus the Object Show Alliance, Pen and Pencil, Intercontinental Championship, Buttercup, C, versus Applejack. Mayhem CPW Championship Elimination Chamber, Bugs Bunny versus Kovu versus Tempest Shadow versus Applejack versus Zipstorm versus Puss in Boots. Winner faces Twilight Sparkle at the grandest stage. Thunder World Heavyweight Championship Elimination Chamber, Sunny Star Scout, C, versus Sonic versus Starlight Glimmer versus Rainbow Dash versus Hitch Trailblazer versus Stitch. Seth the Bat Pony will be watching closely. Are you ready to run the No Way Out Premium Live event? Let me know, and I'll generate the full PPV report.
Just make it a triple threat, warrior. Just make it a triple threat. Just make that as a triple threat match. Oh my God. Oh my God. I try to hold it in, guys. I try to hold it in. I tried. Just make it into like a triple threat match for the World Heavyweight Champion, will you? Sunny versus Rainbow versus Seth. Just do it! Anyway. How about that, guys? We're here, we're alive to No Way Out. No Way Out. We got. What surprises should we do? Hey. They say being Booker isn't easy. I don't think that's what they say, but anyway. There we go. Stay in the fight. Stay in the light. Oh my god, can you imagine that for a No Way Out theme song? Stay in the light.
The heavy, metallic clanking of
There we go, now we're even. We're even! So... Oh. I guess we can make that as the main event. Always, always. No, wait, hold on. Crap, did I hype up the... We booked ourselves into a corner. God dang it. Thunder Chamber. Now we're even! I guess. What do you mean
The pyrotechnics explode across the arena as 10 tons of cold, unyielding steel glisten under the stadium lights. Welcome to CPW No Way Out. The elimination chamber structure is locked, loaded, and towering over the ring. Tonight, careers will change, championships will be defended, and the ultimate match card for the grandest stage of them all will be finalized. CPW No Way Out, Premium Live Event Report. Match 1. Mayhem CPW Championship Elimination Chamber Match. Bugs Bunny vs. Kovu vs. Tempest Shadow vs. Applejack vs. Zip Storm vs. Puss in Boots. Winner earns a guaranteed CPW Championship match against Twilight Sparkle at WrestleMania. The structure in action. The match starts with Bugs Bunny and Puss in Boots going at a blistering, high-flying pace. One by one, the pods open, Zip Storm enters, followed by Kovu, Applejack, and finally Tempest Shadow. The action turns brutal as Zip is launched into the steel mesh walls, and Kovu is driven through a pod door by Applejack. The finish. It comes down to Applejack and Tempest Shadow. Applejack hits a punishing honesty slam, but Tempest kicks out at 2.5.
Honesty Slam!
As Applejack tries to lock in a submission, Tempest counters with a ferocious shadow spear, driving Applejack into the steel chain wall before following up with a devastating second spear in the center of the ring for the 1-2-3. Winner and new #1 contender, Tempest Shadow. Aftermath. CPW champion Twilight Sparkle walks out to the stage, looking up the ramp at Tempest. Tempest stares right back, holding her arms up and signaling that she is coming for the gold on Night 2 of WrestleMania. Match 2. CPW World Tag Team Championship match. Blossom and Bubbles, C, versus the Object Show Alliance, pen and pencil with match. The match. The Object Show Alliance uses seamless teamwork and underhanded tactics, isolating Bubbles in their corner for a large portion of the match. Pen and pencil coordinate well, but the champions fight back with pure, synchronized power. The finish. Match tries to slide a clipboard to Pen on the apron, but Daffy Duck runs down and steals it right out of her hands, running away up the ramp. Pen gets distracted yelling at Daffy, turning around straight into a devastating twin dropkick from Blossom and Bubbles to retain the titles. Winners and still CPW World Tag Team Champions, Blossom and Bubbles. Match 3, Intercontinental Championship match. Buttercup, C, versus Applejack. The match, a fierce, hard-hitting brawl between two of the toughest competitors on Mayhem. Applejack uses her immense strength to punish Buttercup with heavy side slams, while Buttercup fires back with stiff forearms and an unyielding fighting spirit. The finish. Applejack attempts a running clothesline, but Buttercup ducks, scoops her up in a flash, and hits a brutal, match-winning spinebuster. Applejack kicks out a millisecond too late, and the referee counts 3. Winner and still Intercontinental Champion, Buttercup. Aftermath. Despite the hard-fought battle, Buttercup extends a hand to Applejack. Applejack looks at it, smiles, and accepts the handshake in a massive display of mutual respect. Match 4. Thunder World Heavyweight Championship Elimination Chamber Match. Sunny Starscout, C, versus Sonic versus Starlight Glimmer versus Rainbow Dash versus Hitch Trailblazer versus Stitch. Winner walks out as World Heavyweight Champion and defends against Royal Rumble winner Seth the Bat Pony at WrestleMania. The match. Ultimate carnage inside the steel structure. Sonic and Rainbow Dash fly off the top of the pods, taking out Hitch and Stitch in a jaw-dropping aerial sequence. Starlight Glimmer targets Sunny Starscout's leg, locking in a punishing submission over the steel grips. God! The shocking debut. Suddenly, the arena lights cut to pitch black. A dark, chaotic, synthesized rock riff blasts through the speakers as red and black pyros explode. Debut. Shadow the Hedgehog. A mysterious breakout security breach allows Shadow to tear through the chain link roof of the chamber. He drops straight down into the ring, completely ignoring the match rules, and viciously blindsides Sonic with a devastating chaos-fueled clothesline, followed by a vicious spike piledriver right onto the steel floor. Security frantically floods the ring to pull Shadow away as he glares menacingly at a fallen Sonic. The finish. Capitalizing on the utter chaos, Rainbow Dash superkicks Starlight Glimmer and goes for a flying splash on Sunny. But Sunny catches Dash midair with incredible strength, hoists her up, and drives her straight into the canvas with the Starscout Slam to escape the chamber with her title intact. Winner and still World Heavyweight Champion, Sunny Starscout. WrestleMania main event match card confirmed. Night 1 main event, Thunder, Sunny Starscout, C, versus Seth the Bat Pony, World Heavyweight Championship. Night 2 main event, Mayhem, Twilight Sparkle, C, versus Tempest Shadow, CPW Championship.
Oh my God! Oh. Oh man. Yeah. The end of the era, guys. Oh, I was being slightly dramatic, but hey, we had that in. I had that in the plans, but come on, gotta stay shocked somehow. Oh man, what are we doing? What are we doing with the pyro too? Not a bad debut, but still. Night 1 main event. Well, there you go. There's both of your night. There's both nights' main events. Fully set, guys. We got Seth and Shell debuting in the space of a month. I kind of pointed my headphones to drop down my neck too, so you're welcome. What can I say except you're welcome? Have you guys seen the new live action of Moana? I haven't. At least not yet, but hey, some people are saying that it failed. I mean, duh, it was a Disney live action, so not too shocked. Week 2. There we go. The closing segment. The main event segment.
The heavy, driving rhythm of The Night 2014 remix by CFO Dollar tears through the arena as red and purple pyros illuminate a capacity crowd. Welcome to CPW Monday Night Mayhem, Live for March, Week 2. The fallout from No Way Out is sending shockwaves through the entire company. Tempest Shadow officially won the Mayhem Elimination Chamber and punched her ticket to face Twilight Sparkle in the main event of Night 2 of WrestleMania. But the seismic waves of Shadow the Hedgehog's shocking debut on the Thunder brand have crossed over into the Mayhem locker room. Co-general managers Princess Celestia and Princess Luna opened the show, addressing the chaotic cross-brand events of the weekend. Luna officially confirms that Tempest Shadow is the #1 contender, while Celestia announces a huge night of action to kick off the March schedule. Here is the official show report for Monday Night Mayhem, March, Week 2. CPW Monday Night Mayhem, March, Week 2. Match 1, Intercontinental Championship Contendership Match. Applejack vs. Zip Storm. The match, a phenomenal, highly athletic clash between two of Mayhem's top stars. Zip Storm uses her incredible aerial speed and television champion pedigree to keep Applejack on the defensive with quick drop kicks. Applejack relies on her relentless country resilience, catching Zip mid-flight and planting her with a heavy sidewalk slam for a close 2 count. The finish, Zip scales the turnbuckle looking for a high-risk maneuver, but Applejack cuts her off. Displaying incredible power, Applejack hoists Zip up from the top rope and drives her down with a devastating honesty slam to pick up the decisive 3 count. Winner, Applejack solidifies her position at the top of the division. Segment, the Challenger's Declaration. Tempest Shadow marches down to the ring, holding her head high after her brutal victory inside the Elimination Chamber. She takes the microphone and looks directly down the camera lens. Twilight Sparkle, you thought you were safe on your throne. But at WrestleMania Night 2, I am bringing an end to your reign. The chamber proved I am the apex predator of mayhem. Tempest drops the mic, basking in the jeers and cheers of the crowd. Match 2, Tag Team Showcase Match. The Object Show Alliance, Pen and Pencil with Match, versus Keon and Puss in Boots.
My God, what are we
The
doing?
match, a fast-paced, entertaining tag team bout. Pen and Pencil tried to use quick tags and double-team tactics to isolate Keon, but Keon fights out with a series of explosive spinning heel kicks. Puss in Boots tags in, using his signature fencing-style agility and rapid-fire kicks to completely overwhelm Pencil. The finish. Match tries to interfere from the apron, but Puss ducks a clothesline from Pen and tags Keon back in. Keon hits the ropes at maximum speed and connects with a thunderous roar of the Elders running clothesline on Pen to secure the clean victory. Winners, Keon and Puss in Boots. Main event, non-title.
You know when every time when I say it's fine, I always think of Will Rush, you know? It's fine! It's fine! Oh man. I might show the clip after we get to like Thunder or Mayhem. But
Grudge
still.
match. Kovu vs. Bugs Bunny. The match, a brutal, hard-hitting main event. Kovu uses...
Oh, Michael! You missed Shell's debut. You missed it. You missed Shell the Hedgehog's debut. You missed it.
His heavy brawling power and predator instincts to relentlessly target Bugs Bunny, tossing him across the ring and locking in a tight submission on the canvas. Bugs relies on his unmatched ring awareness and cartoonish resilience, slipping out of trouble just in time and using quick, stinging counterattacks. The finish. Kovu charges into the corner for a heavy spear, but Bugs steps aside at the absolute last microsecond, sending Kovu shoulder first straight into the steel ring post. As a dazed Kovu stumbles backward, Bugs hits a swift springboard dropkick and rolls him up with a tight bridge to score the hard-fought pinfall. Winner, Bugs Bunny. Closing segment, face-to-face with the ultimate threat. As Bugs Bunny celebrates his massive main event victory, the arena lights suddenly cut to complete, pitch-black darkness. The crowd holds its breath. A harsh, synthesized industrial rock riff echoes through the speakers, Shadow the Hedgehog's chilling theme.
Yeah,
Crimson and black pyros blast across the stage as Shadow the Hedgehog steps out onto the ramp. Carrying the shockwaves of his brutal, unprovoked assault on Sonic at no way out across brand lines, Shadow slowly walks down the ramp, his eyes locked dead ahead. Inside the ring, CPW champion Twilight Sparkle's music hits, and the champion steps through the curtain, walking out onto the stage to block Shadow's path. The rest of the locker room watches in stunned silence from the entranceway as Twilight and Shadow come face to face in the center of the ramp. Twilight looks up at the dangerous, rogue newcomer, her eyes filled with fierce determination as she speaks into a microphone. You think you can cross brands, break the rules, and tear apart our locker room? You picked the wrong company, Shadow. On Mayhem, we protect our own. Shadow steps inches from Twilight's face, a cold, menacing smirk crossing his features as he tilts his head, letting the tension reach a boiling point before the show fades to black.
I'm telling you, Michael, he did win on... I'm telling you, Michael, he did win after Sonic. The show that I meant was Tempest. Jesus. Oh. So Shadow cost Sonic the chamber match. Yeah. Yeah, the streak ended. Or as Michael Cole might say, the streak has ended. You know when Brock Lesnar beat Undertaker at WrestleMania 30? Oh man. Including that guy. We were all that guy in that white shirt at WrestleMania 30. But yeah. Oh man, what club was I going to show? Oh yeah. Oh, there it is. When I say it's fine, this is the only thing that I imagine.
The rain! Don't move. If you don't move, it can't see you. It's fine. It's fine. I've got the heebie-jeebies. I don't know if that's true. I just made that up. I don't really know.
Oh man, we need a pauper match, man. We need Will Rush versus Orange Cassidy. That's a train match right there. Orange Cassidy versus Will Rush. Let's do it. What that main event? What that main event all in? Double or nothing, whatever. Double or nothing, 2027. All right then. March week 2. But yeah, when Sonic lost the One Nation Chamber, all I can hear in my mind is Michael Cole going, "The streak is over." Just like at WrestleMania 30, like I said. Thursday Night Thunder. Thunders? Oh, man. There we go. We're even! Oh my, no way out that we have to make several, what felt like 3,000 changes at one single message. We're even. Man, I love doing these what? I love doing these live streams, guys. I love them. I love these type of live streams.
The arena pulses with an intense, electric blue glow as the heavy, industrial riffs of Black and Blue by CFO Dollar tear through the speakers. Welcome to CPW Thursday Night Thunder, Live for March, Week 2. The fallout from No Way Out and Shadow the Hedgehog's shocking, rules-shattering cross-brand debut has the entire Thunder roster on high alert. General managers 4 and 2 stand in the ring, with 4 pacing nervously. Shadow ruined the chamber. He assaulted Sonic, he crossed brand lines, and tonight, there are going to be consequences. 2 adjusts his glasses, nodding firmly as we kick off a massive night of action. CPW Thursday Night Thunder, March, Week 2. Opening segment, the blue blur calls out the ultimate life form. Sonic's high-energy theme hits, and the speedster sprints down the ramp, looking visibly furious. Wrapped in athletic tape around his ribs from Shadow's vicious piledriver at No Way Out, Sonic grabs a microphone and steps into the center of the ring. Shadow, You thought you could drop through the roof of the elimination chamber, cheap shot me, and walk away like nothing happened? You didn't make a statement, you just made an enemy. I'm calling you out right now, face to face. The lights flicker, but instead of Shadow, General Manager 4's music hits.
What?
4 grabs a mic from the stage.
What?
Sonic, I love the fire, but security has locked Shadow out of the building tonight to keep the peace. However, at our next stop, you and Shadow are going to settle this. Until then, you've got a match tonight. Match 1, Cruiserweight Showcase Match. Sonic vs. Hitch Trailblazer. The match, despite his ribs being taped up, Sonic brings incredible intensity, using his unmatched speed to keep Hitch off balance with lightning-fast dropkicks. Hitch tries to slow the pace down, targeting Sonic's midsection with heavy body shots and a brutal bear hug to wear down the speedster. The finish. Hitch sets up for a running powerslam, but Sonic slides down his back. Sonic rebounds off the ropes at maximum velocity, fighting through the pain, and connects with a stunning Sonic Boom dropkick to pick up the hard-fought pinfall. Winner, Sonic. Segment, a message in the locker room. Backstage, Starlight, Glimmer, and Stitch are interviewed about their future directions following No Way Out. Starlight states that while Sunny Starscout escaped the chamber with the World Heavyweight title, she isn't finished climbing the mountain. Stitch just growls aggressively into the camera, still furious over his recent losses to Pinkie Pie and the roster. Match 2. Tag Team Action. Fiery and Leafy versus Starlight, Glimmer, and Stitch. The match, a chaotic tag team match. Fiery and Leafy show off their classic, fluid chemistry with quick tags, isolating Starlight in their corner. Stitch tags himself in blindly, using his feral brawling style to overpower Fiery and toss him out to ringside. The finish. Leafy tries to spark a comeback with a springboard enziguri on Stitch, but Starlight pulls Leafy off the apron. The distraction allows Stitch to hit a low-impact, vicious spear on Fiery to secure the 3 count for his team. Winners, Starlight, Glimmer, and Stitch. Closing segment, the collision of WrestleMania main eventers. The arena dims as a high-octane rock theme echoes through the speakers. World Heavyweight Champion Sunny Starscout walks down the ramp, holding her title high, stepping into the ring to address her upcoming Night 1 WrestleMania defense against Royal Rumble winner Seth the Bat Pony. Seth's music hits immediately after, and the Rumble winner makes his way out, stepping through the ropes to stand face-to-face with the champion in the center of the ring. Seth smirks, adjusting his jacket. Sunny, you proved you could survive the chamber, but surviving me on the grandest stage? That's a whole different challenge. Sunny steps right up to him, tapping her title belt. You better bring everything you've got, Seth, because I'm not giving this up. Suddenly, the arena goes completely dark. A blinding flash of neon blue light erupts from the entrance ramp as Rainbow Dash's music blasts through the speakers. Dash sprints down the ramp at top speed, sliding under the bottom rope before either champion can react. Before Seth or Sunny can turn around, Dash flies off the middle rope, taking both of them down with a devastating, high-impact double missile dropkick. The crowd explodes as Rainbow Dash stands over the fallen World Heavyweight Champion and the Royal Rumble winner, picking up Sunny's title belt, raising it high above her head, and sending a fierce message that she isn't done fighting for that main event spot. Black and Blue blasts over the speakers as thunder goes off the air with absolute chaos in the ring.
Man, what was that episode, man? If that is supposed to be a total wake bait, it's your loss! They want to work! They doomed us all! Friday. Oh wait, this is what I made earlier. I showed it off like in the like. I showed it off like earlier. Seth at that point. Look at that, man. Look how cool that looks. How many wins Sonic had before Shell debut. I don't know, man. I have to go back and look. I had to go back and look. Probably after this stream. But yeah, that's why. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's why I inspired it off of. Made with AI too. Five and seal. Yeah. You mean? Hold on. Give me a minute. Yeah? You mean 10 stars? Man. But yeah, that's why I inspired it off of Mustafa Ali. Poor guy had a bad year in 2019. First he got injured, and then Money in Bank happened. Poor guy just had a bad year. But yeah, should we make this as the official attire for Seth? Should we make it as the official attire? I might do that actually. I might. Yeah. I was talking about Sonic's winning streak. My bad. But anyway, yeah, we could use this as like Kane or not Kane, Seth's attire for like CPW. In fact, I did make the time run for him. Might post it later, but I did make a time run for him. And what I was basing that off of was Mustafa Ali, of course. Of course, it was Mustafa Ali. What can I say? I'm a cruiserweight lover. Who doesn't love cruiserweights? Oh yeah, I just announced this earlier. Xavier Alexander versus Wolf Cena at Execution. Hope I said that right. RW will be broken or woken. Yeah. But yeah, we all know Enter from what happened on Dynamite on Tuesday with John Man winning the triple threat. And now it's for the RW Championship. Peachy Sigler, Kara Fatu in the main event. That's all we got for Execution for now. But yeah, that's like there's more matches to come, guys. Come on. Oh man. Money in the Bank. It's this Sunday. Man, I cannot wait for this Sunday. Yeah. Fair point. Absolute fair point. But yeah, we got Money in Bank this Sunday coming up. As you might know. But yeah, we got Jaden Fatu facing Dolph Ziggler for the Undisputed Championship. And Jaden! I can only bet he ain't watching, but still. Michael, you better remind him. But Jaden versus Dolph Ziggler for the Undisputed Championship. Who will be Mr. Money in Bank? We got a 6-man wire match. Of course. Oh my god, I switched to the wrong channel. LA Knight versus Seth Rollins for the Equestria Championship. Triple threat match for the Oh yeah. But anyway, yeah, we got a triple threat match for the Women's World Heavyweight Champion, Becky, Alex, and Stephanie. AJ Styles versus AJ Nash for the United States Championship. In the Women's Money in Bank wire match. All for this Sunday at Money in Bank. So, that we have come to the end of the road for this week. So, who knows what will go down next Thursday. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next Thursday. Bye!